Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. And today we're going to look at something that I was unfamiliar with and still really kind of unfamiliar with it. But I have got to play with it a little bit. Been kind of busy in the last month or so. I haven't posted any videos. But this was sent to me by FiTorch, I'm going to call it. FiTorch. So maybe if I pronounce that wrong, you can correct me in the comments. But like I said, it's something different. And I do have another lot that's very similar to it. So I'm going to compare the two and see what you guys think. But this is the only thing that I've got kind of close to it. I'll show you later. But anyway, this is the EA25, which was sent to me by them. So I have to assume that this is the very best of the best of the EA25s. And I'm here to give you an honest opinion. It was free to the channel for me to review it. So I wasn't out any money on the lot. I have no reason to lie. So that being said, let's open this baby up. Comes in just a plain, well, I shouldn't call it plain, but just a very thin cardboard box. Shows a lot on the outside. Has all the specs back here. Get more into that, but I want to get it open just to show you what it looks like. Of course, I've had it open, but here you go. This is everything that you get in the box. I did have it open, but the light's the only thing I've had out of it. So, see, I didn't even see this. This is a pen that comes with it. That's pretty cool. I don't recall ever getting... That's a metal pen, too. That's really cool. How about that? Has the gold brassy looking pinch clasp on the back of it. So, nice little touch right there. They already won me over, guys. Here's the papers that come with it. Also, I'm sorry, I'm trying something different. I've got everything upside down, so I have to hold it upside down for you guys. But a very, very thin instruction manual. And yeah, there's the lumen chart and operation and the specs. We'll look at that later too. Let's look at this light. This is what I'm worried about. And right off the bat, oh, here is your your holster. Really nice holster. Is that? It's a button and Velcro. Kind of neat. It's got their logo on the side of it. Type-C charger. Wrist lanyard, adjustable. And a Type-C charger. Cool. I really like this holster. This is better than most. Very thick. And right off the bat, I noticed over here it's got another battery holder in the side of the holster. That's a really good touch. Let's see how good it holds. A two-way clip. Oh yeah, that's nice. That's really nice. The light I'm going to compare it to comes with a holster too, but the holster isn't this nice. And right off the bat, I noticed it's a little bit different than the other light. Here is one O-ring. All right, let's get all this out of the way. But I noticed right off the bat, it's very similar to the other light I'm going to show you. But honestly, I think it looks better than the other light, which is the ThruNite T3. Wait, before I do this, I better make sure this is 21700. Okay, the head comes off. Battery film cover on it. 5,000 milliamp, 21700. So that's what I was thinking. I was about sure of that. Type-C charger in the battery. power indicator in the battery. Just in case you wanted to see the insides, there you go. That's a big battery. It's a big long battery. Alright, as you see the nice big button. I like the big button. And ThruNite has put a bigger button on theirs, but it's still not as big as this one. Big bright green power indicator or battery indicator. I like that. And it does go off. Well, it didn't even. Alright, we'll have to figure out the UI. But yeah, I like that big button. And right off the bat, I noticed this bezel. Let me make sure you can see that really good. I love that bezel. But, you know, the ThruNite has no bezel. It's just smooth round. But both have really close machining. And both have no tail switches. And both do have a similar clip. The EA25 has a better looking clip, I think. All in all, the EA25 is better looking. Charging port, none. Charging port on the T3, out here. I mean, I guess it's what you prefer, but personally, I would choose the EA25 over this because it's more waterproof. I would rather have the battery, take out the battery and charge the battery separate and know my light is waterproof. ThruNite sends extra some with these extra covers, but it's not going to help you if it's open. Just my thoughts. You may be different, but like I said, overall, so far, I would probably have to take the EA25 over the T3. Just my thoughts. I do have the TT20 by ThruNite as well, and it does have a tail switch, which is locked out. It has a tail switch and a little bit of a bezel. It is bigger, which we'll compare this to something else later. I actually have another one I'm going to do a separate video on, is the P36. I prefer this one over this one, but it is a little bit longer, so that you guys that's worried about length and wants a short 21-700 to walk your dog with, check your backyard with. It's a nice lot. Okay, now let's get into the UI part, because this was different, and if I'm not mistaken, okay, this is more of your Phoenix UI instead of OLOT, so to speak, and the ThruNite has more of an OLOT UI, but it's just a single tap. First, let's turn it off. As you see, the big battery indicator, I like that. That's a plus. It does go off. Kind of wish it would stay on, but that's just me. But long press turns it off. Okay, so are they a Firefly? No. Okay, so no Firefly. All right, does it remember? Yes. All right, it does have memory. So it is a single press. Where you can see this, it's a tap, and it goes from the lowest mode, which is, first of all, let's say this is the SST70 LED. So that being said, it does have just a touch of green tint. The T3, let me has the SST40. Okay, yeah. I hope the camera shows the difference. The SST40 is a little more cooler white than the SST70, but the SST70, the brighter it gets, the less green tint I've noticed that it has. But anyway, back to the UI. Is a single press, just a tap, and it works you all the way through your modes and then back down through your modes. So it doesn't start back over on low, medium, high. It starts at low, medium, high, high, medium, low. And a long press turns you off. A double tap for strobe, warning, strobe. Kind of a strobe beacon in there, I guess you would say. All right, let's go back to the low mode. All right, here's your low. I guess it would be eco, as they call it. 10 lumens, 150, 300, 800, 3000. And 3000 is really bright. It says it's good for 250 meters. When the T3 is 300 meters. Okay, so they say. And the SST40 is more of a throwy LED. So I would say the T3 has a little more throw. I'd say that's about right. I did feel it get pretty warm there. But it seemed to hold it. I'm not sure when it steps down. I haven't had any kind of time to test it like that. I'm trying to see if there's a direct way to turbo. Okay, I think it's on the other one. You hold it down as if turning it off. But on the other one, I think it goes straight to turbo. I'll have to check that out. But anyway, guys, there you go. Here's what you get in your box. I'm sticking this in my safe. And there it is beside of its competition. As far as looks go, EA25 all day. This is a great light. I have nothing bad to say about ThruNite. ThruNite has been nothing but good to me, and they're tough torches. I've got several of them. I really like them. But in this instance, I believe the FiTorch is a nicer light. I didn't think I was going to say that. Actually, I had a different thought when I started the video. But comparing apples next to apples here, I'm going to say the EA25 is the nicer torch. I do like the tail cap better on the ThruNite than these. But hey, I can live with it. But there you go, guys. Hopefully I'm going to try to attach some beam shots of the EA25 at the end of this video. If not, I'll make a separate video, so just check it on my page or whatever. But there you go. Thanks for watching. All right, folks, here is the EA25. Camera seems to be amplifying the light just a little bit. It's really not this bright outside, but I mean it's decently bright, don't get me wrong, but the camera adds a little to it. So this is your lowest mode, your next step up. Oh yeah, this thing is all anybody would ever need. It's really good size too. I like the size of it. All right, here's your brightest mode. And the UI works a little bit different on this one. Instead of starting back over at your lowest mode, you tap it, just a single press and let go, and it works its way back down through the modes. Long press to turn it off, tap it to turn it back on, double tap for strobe. Single tap to go back into your modes. Has a nice big button. I really like this button too. It's easy to find. There you go, folks. There's the EA25. I do recommend.